1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swipe. Pop.
So it absorbs more?
Mm-hmm. Just to that point where it's about to fall into the bottom of the cup.
Just before it reaches maximum...
maximum saturation into the mouth. So I chose this movie, Tales from the Darkside, because I believe it is one of the top tier anthology horror movies.
Why?
Cool, creepy stories, great effects. Interesting thing is that we've got Stephen King, George Romero, a lot of the same people that made Creepshow. This is like an hour shorter than Creepshow and just superior in every way.
Edward, why would you buy something like this?
I would have many questions.
What are you doing? Where did you get this? Why do you have it?
Yeah.
How did you get this? Why are you allowed to have this?
Is this the Steve Buscemi museum you've got running here?
He's not thinking anything. First thing the embalmers did was to stick a metal hook up his nose, and they dragged his brain out through his nostrils.
I wonder, when they're pulling the brain out, the embalmers, I wonder if they get the brain in one shot. Like they hook it, and it's like just like a huge big bogey.
Yeah.
And it just comes out like, and it like expands the nostril.
Ew.
You know, like in Total Recall, when he's trying to reach and he's got the thing up his nose to try and get the tracker. It's like
There's
that.
like a big thing.
It's like huge brain popping out. Did you ever watch those videos of live autopsies, dissections? There was a doctor in the UK. Some weird German, you know the guy who did the sculptures with the bodies, and they're all like, you can go in bodies that are preserved. Yeah. And you can even see their organs and stuff.
Yeah, where they like dissect like the nerves and stuff.
It's such a German name, like Dr. Hans Gruber. Mm-hmm. Die Hard. But they had this guy, Dr. Gruber, and he would, that's not his name, but Good to know. So yeah, he was on Channel 4 one time and he was doing this live. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and he'd cut the body open, and the person had, volunteered their dead corpse, and he'd tear it open. It was fascinating.
Power. Start.
She's taking this rather well.
Yeah.
Boyfriend dead on the floor, brains missing, mummy leaving the property. She's like, if I had a mummy that did my bidding, I would make it do like the most generic shit. Like, go get me a coffee.
Yeah.
And mummy's like, oh good. Mummer's over at the fucking Tim Hortons. Definitely more just straight up horror. Yeah. Dark atmosphere, violent deaths, good shit. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just my preference. Maybe other people don't like that and they prefer the creep show type thing, but just what I like.
Mm-hmm. It was Gage who saw it first. He tried repeatedly to scare it away, but every time he drove it off, it kept coming back.
Ventura. Yes, Satan.
Are they? Yeah, these are all.
Never mind the wisecracks, Ventura.
Oh my god.
It skulks around in the shadows, watching me. It's waiting. It's torturing me by waiting. It's been sent to punish me.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Can't get hot. Can't let yourself get hot, ever. You make mistakes when you're hot.
I've never blown a hit yet. It's just a matter of time.
You're in that situation, you'd be given $100,000 to assassinate a cat. How do you do it?
You set a trap.
Mm-hmm.
With kibbles and foods.
I would lock it in one room and then burn the house down. Fucking whole house. Like then, I know I got it.
Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Grenades, everything.
Burn it.
Fucking.
And the old guy wheels back.
Did you get the cat? Yeah, the house is gone, but we got it. Cat appears.
That's a flaming cat.
You destroyed my house. Yeah, but the cat, I got it.
He's a bit hot.
Yeah, he's hot, that's what it is.
He's too hot to be doing this.
Doesn't he work when he's hot?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucked up.
That's good.
Unexpected. Oh god. This is a proper horror story. This is some creepy shit. Oh my god, that's so gross.
You're not an evil cat, are you?
You gotta be kidding. I promise. I promise.
If a giant gargoyle asked me to keep my mouth shut, I'd probably keep my mouth shut.
I think that would be like the easiest trade-off.
Look, my name is Preston. I live just around the corner. Come on.
Also, imagine trusting some guy in a scary, spooky street. Oh, just come with me.
After he throws you into an alley.
What's your name?
Carola,
Carol.
can I have something to drink?
This is the land of movies. You throw a lady into an alley, tell her to keep her mouth shut, and you tell her that in order to stay safe, come back to my place. And then everything's legit. She comes back to your place and then she's like, can I have a drink? You're like, okay, movie land.
Movie land.
I'd be calling the cops. Hey, someone died.
Like, this comes out of nowhere. There's not even like an initial like, ooh. She's the gargoyle and the gargoyle had the hots for him and that's why the gargoyle didn't kill him.
And she said Houston Street and he corrected her on the street name so she doesn't get the pronunciations.
Oh.
Because she's a gargoyle. Fucking right. There should be, it's not a red flag, it's a gargoyle flag.
That's a red. That's how you know it's a gargoyle.
Did you have a monstrous encounter? Did the gargoyle decapitate someone? Yes or no? Yes, no, no. Did it just disappear and a random lady appeared at the same spot and slept with you that night?
Who easily came to your house.
Yeah.
Carol, please stop it. Just change back.
Those are great effects.
Brilliant.
Don't you just love happy endings?
Immediate thoughts, Tales from the Darkside.
I enjoyed. I recommend.
Not bad, eh? Great acting, great effects,
We actually had stories.
creepy little stories with beginnings, middles and ends. No daft comedy. Straight up horror.
Great.
How many Tales from the Darkside would you give Tales from the Darkside?
I give it 7.5.
7.5. I give it a solid 8.
That was...
Yeah, that last story was great, but I think nowadays you watch it and you wait for the reveal or the twist. Maybe back then in the 90s you're not expecting a twist, but now you look for it, you look for the clues, you question it a bit more.
I like the last one because it was tragic.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish it was a little bit more modern, I guess. Maybe it's...
Yeah, like they throw you off a bit. Like she doesn't just appear after the incident, she appears like a few days later at an art gallery or something to make it a bit more convincing, rather than, I'm here, let's go back to your place.
Yeah.
Overall, a few wee tweaks there would have been nice, but great effects, brilliant.
Which one was your favorite?
I like the cat one.
Oh, those effects were so gross. Amazing.
Yeah. So I'd give it a solid 8. 8 Darkside Tales out of 10. And that brings us to the end of Anthorrorween.
Yes.
Till next year. Next week it's next week it's our regularly scheduled programming.
You did it.
Thank you.